Fortunately, there were no major impacts to our hospitals due to the winter storm, where unfortunately the trends are similar to what I shared in our last briefing 2 weeks ago in terms of COVID admissions. Currently across the Novant Health footprint, we're caring for approximately 760 COVID patients. That's both active COVID and recovering from COVID across all of our hospitals. 94% of those patients are unvaccinated or under-vaccinated, and we're defining under-vaccinated meaning perhaps they've received 1 dose of vaccine or they've been vaccinated and have not received a booster. The number of patients is high, but it's relatively flat over the last couple of weeks in our hospitals. In North Carolina last week, we continued to hit record highs of hospitalizations and positivity rates. Last week, we did see a day-over-day decrease in the total number of positive COVID tests, so hopefully that will translate into fewer hospital admissions over the next couple of weeks. With the winter storms, we suspect there will be some decreasing numbers of tests being performed as people are unable to get to testing sites. So that may make some of our data a little harder to interpret over the next week or two, but we'll certainly see what that does to our hospital admissions. Yeah, it's funny you ask that because we've had some side conversations about that exact thing. You know, if you have a winter storm come through and people can't go anywhere, it does start to decrease the interactions they have with each other out in the community. And so whether a couple of days is enough to kind of stem the tide a little bit and reduce spread, it might be with Omicron. The incubation period is so short, it's 3 days. So if we all separated for 3 days, it might have some local impact. I just don't know how long that'll last once the roads are open again and we're back to mingling. So I think, it's just gonna, a lot of this is developing herd immunity over time, and whether just a couple of days apart help. I don't think it hurts, but I don't know how much it'll have an impact long term.